Hello everyone, welcome back. Bit of a different one tonight. We are on an on-course playing lesson with James. James, say hello.
Hi.
He's a bit shy. So basically what we're going to do is we've got like an hour and a little bit playing lesson. If we run over it don't really matter. Hour's playing lesson, see how it gets on, hopefully give you some tips at home as I'm going to help James round course. So let's get into it. Like that though, control it a bit better. Yeah. That's going to help you endlessly, I would have thought, you know, when it starts to... Right, so after the very first shot we've got a bit of a downhill lie. What would you be thinking in this situation normally? Do you change where you set up to it in any way? No. So with stuff like this, I'm always getting a line to the slope that I'm on. Do you know what I mean? If you start to try and fight it, I can see club bottoming out early. And you mistrike a couple. Do you get many of them?
Fat it into the pond, yeah.
So I say get aligned with slope, expect it to come out a little bit lower, because you're thinking you're hitting down a little bit more. Might be a little bit less loft on club. That shouldn't be a problem for you though, because you hit it quite high normally, don't you?
Yeah.
So get aligned to slope, still hit down on it, and hopefully your strike will improve. Should we want to go?
Sound.
What, you got 7? So don't feel like you have to fight the slope, do you know what I mean? Great strike. Bit fadey. Just missed that bunker to the right, yeah? Great effort though. Strike was mint, wasn't it?
Better.
Yeah.
I'd go 60.
Yeah.
Chop under it.
I think.
But I'd struggle to commit to one.
Well, this is the thing. So with shots like this, lie dictates everything. Yeah. So it's what you got to base all your judgment on. So lie's pretty good. We've got a bunker to go over. To be fair, quite a lot of green to work with, really, aren't we?
Yeah.
So if I get up with it, there's my ball there. You could probably get away with pitching it just before or just after, couldn't you?
I'd be aiming it.
Yeah.
So I don't really get much check.
So in that kind of area. Yeah, yeah.
Try and use the fringe to kill it.
That's cool, yeah. So as long as we get strike kind of all right, this should be...
As long as it goes straight.
Well, that's very negative. Yeah, but that one was kind of, for the length of swing that we put on it, very high, popped up, didn't it? It didn't go hardly any distance. To prevent the high kind of cocky one, because you've got like a little bit open in your stand, maybe cut a little bit across it, present with a lot of loft and get the really high floaty one, don't you? But you need to hit this, what, 30 yards? And where you play it, it's good if you've got like no green to work with, but I'd be thinking like a bit weight left side, handle left forward and just keep it forward, you know, and almost like bump it up. Because you've got enough loft on that to sort you out, you know what I mean? So it's not up and popping straight away, is it? You know what I mean?
No,
You're controlling it now.
Length,
Yeah. Good one. Lovely. This one?
I'm getting 2. Or no,
2 or 12.
So wind took it.
Okay.
Is that the wrong way of thinking about it?
Possibly. I think you might get a bit more distance if you controlled your loft a bit better though, do you know what I mean? If you present a bit less loft, have that angle bent a bit further forward, it's just going to bullet a bit more, isn't it? A bit less spin. That's it, yeah.
That felt like a lot cleaner strike.
Yeah.
I feel like we're fighting top of it off.
It doesn't seem as though you're like smashing it either.
Right.
It looks way more controlled than last time I've seen it. way softer now, isn't it? How quick that sat down now.
Yeah, they'd have kicked through last week,
Yeah,
wouldn't they?
definitely.
I nearly caught that wasp caught.
It's sick now.
Nearly caught that.
Title of this video is going to be wasp caught on camera. Yeah, so we've made a...
I'm going to try getting under it a bit, but I'm going to try your...
Come and have a bit of a closer look at this lie though, because I know you've made it like an initial first assessment, but if we look a little bit closer you'll see that it's kind of in an old divot, innit?
Yeah, I can get the cub under that.
Okay, alright. Well, I'll tell you what then, we'll try two. We'll try one with a bit of loft and then we'll try one that's a bit of a safer shot. Do you know what I mean?
It's a normal shot.
Yeah, yeah. So this is kind of new ideas on this one again, yeah? That make that swing very long. See what I mean about that lie?
Yeah.
It looked good, but it catches you out, doesn't it? I know that lie's a little bit worse now, so... Good. Nearly.
Right.
Nope. Now, only other alternative I'd be thinking here, because that lie is almost playing like a proper pussy out shot with an A-time.
Yeah.
So you know, kind of going it here, hitting like a bump and run.
Like a putter.
Yeah, just skipping it to that front edge. This almost takes all danger out of play. Yeah, so it sat down a little bit. We've got A-time, we're just going to try and bump it up and over that ridge now. Beautiful. Really well played that, mate. Super. Proper good that, wasn't it? Oh, beautiful. Bit slicey, great strike again
I
that.
think that was on the club first, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. So it's just got slightly open to a path, yeah?
Yeah.
Strike will mint though. And that's like half a bat ollie with you.
Yeah.
So James is someone who is still relatively new to golf. He's only been playing for, I think, just approaching 2 years now, but with the volume that he plays about 3 times a week, he considers himself to be someone that's played golf for a lot longer. So in his game, he's got a hell of a lot of speed, and it's been quite a task controlling it so far. But we have seen some really good handicap reductions. Of course, started off 28, and I think he's down to somewhere around about 16 now. So even only in 2 years of playing, he's doing really well. The main thing that we're kind of looking at today is he's got a little bit of a funky release. I might get a bit of a video of his swing face on just so you can see it. A little bit chicken wing, and he tends to add a little bit of loft at impact. So we haven't really messed about with this idea before, but I want to give him the feeling as though he's taking a little bit of loft off it. Just seeing how it affects strike first and foremost, see if we can do it, and then kind of seeing what trajectories we get from that as well. So far we've had about 3 or 4 full swings and strike's been absolutely mint every time. We've had a couple that's just been a little bit faded, but not too far away from fairways, not too far away from greens. Because James has the tendency to give, well, he puts a lot of speed in, that means that sometimes we get the output of his ball going absolutely everywhere. Currently not got a driver, not got a 3-wood, so he tends to use a 2-iron or a 4-iron off the tee. So this hasn't been something that I've recommended him to do, but in his 2 years of playing, this is the most, what's the word? This is probably the best way for him to get round the course, knowing what he knows at this current moment in time. So very interesting. So this is kind of opposite to that one we had on first. I probably want you to feel as though you're aligning your body, but oppositely now, because we've got a bit of an upslope here, haven't we? Beautiful strike. It's alright. Was that a little bit of the de-lofting feeling again though?
Yeah.
Beautiful, mate. That strike is gorgeous now, isn't it?
Better than it was, more consistent.
Yeah, good.
It's 4 and it's like Findham.
Yeah. Right, so you have some missed strikes with your 60 degrees round greens.
Missed strikes with all my wedges.
Okay. Well, hopefully with this new idea that we've been thinking about, you don't get so much now.
Yeah.
So again, just thinking about controlling your loft. Where do you want to pitch this one ideally?
Just on that flat bit.
Right, so just past the upslope. Yeah, cool. Right, let's give it a go then. That were a nice length swing. Unlucky. Seems as though you stopped on that one a little bit. That bunker.
Hit it too long.
Yeah, so if that's the case, then take a slightly shorter backswing and feel as though you keep your speed in it. Yeah, just try a couple of practice swings doing that. Maybe not, maybe a little bit long, a bit more rhythmic. Do you know what I mean? It wants to be like a smooth acceleration, yeah. Good, that was good. I just don't want you to feel like you're quitting on it. You know what I mean? That was beautiful. Great strike. Maybe a little bit long distance wise. Pulled up pretty quickly though. Not bad at all, that.
Up in grass behind.
Yeah, so we're saying because this is right against collar at rough, we'll get a bit of snag going off, don't we? Tell you what then, let's you have 2 balls. You said you were going to chip one, didn't you?
Yeah, this one.
Right, so let's have a go at one. We'll chip, let's see what results we get, and one we'll put, we'll see what results we get, and then I'm going to offer what I think we could do in this instance, yeah? Okay, not bad. Come out a little bit fiery, right? Yeah, definitely got snagged up, didn't it? This is like a belly wedge shot. This is one that I use when I'm in this kind of situation here. So I don't think chipping or putting, but right idea there. Do you know what I mean? The way that I play this is I'm kind of going putting stroke. I'm trying to hit halfway up the ball with my wedge. You know, like I'm going to thin it on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just trying to show you what like results we get. Because as soon as I'm lifting it, then it's kind of coming over all this rough stuff. Yeah, it's not going to get snagged up like a putter would, and it takes that element of getting a bit of an iffy strike if we chipped it. So. Let's have a go. That kind of thing. Show them. Show them. Yeah. Now this is what we can play around with. Yeah. This hopefully is going to be like another tool to add into your box. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it a go. Would you have ever thought to do that? If you had an hybrid, I'd recommend that you did that as well. Similar kind of shot, but with an hybrid. So you're hitting like halfway up ball. It's like you're wedge putting it, yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Like that one. That was a little bit aggressive, but kind of the strike that I wanted you to get. Pretty safe them two though, weren't they? There were no snagging, no dodgy strikes. Yeah, good. Right, interesting one. This is interesting because we're slightly into wind, so these new ideas about controlling loft are going to help you here. Your natural shot shape is a bit left to right, yeah? This is a dog leg left to right, so we've got 150 marker in distance that I'm zooming in on. That's always going to be your line off of here, I'm going to say. Yeah? Yeah, so let's go in that direction. Let's think about controlling your loft again. Let's see what results we get. Okay, what was strike like? Oh, you might have got lucky there. You jammy dodger. What club did you hit off at tee?
6 iron, I didn't strike it very well.
I'm always thinking 5 or 4 here, so it probably requires one more for you.
Because if I strike a 5 well,
You're through. All right, right, fair enough. It would.
Alright, yeah.
All right. What we're thinking? Course management or?
Yeah, alright.
All right. Okay. Is there any more risk in this gap than that one?
That one's a bit riskier, but I'm going to get more reward, so I'm going to have a look at green and be down there.
I don't know. I think you could. If you're going out that way and you leave your 40 yard, is there that much difference between mega safe and leaving your 60 yard?
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Right, so back at home now. As we were finishing the 4th, my camera cut out, so we didn't quite get to finish that one, but we had a couple more wedges into the green, and James left himself a little chip, which were quite interesting. So James was someone that tended to use a lot of loft unnecessarily, so I kind of took the 60 out of his hand, put a pitching wedge 8 iron, those kind of clubs in, found a bit more consistency, which was good. That was just kind of a bit of a brief insight into the lesson that me and James had on the course earlier. Delighted with the progress that he's making. You probably saw in that session it was less of focusing on swing changes that we've made and more about just giving him a few more tools to use when he's out on the course. So if you've liked this video, please give it a like. If you're not subscribed already, could you please do so? Share this video around. Might be quite interesting for people to see the way that I teach, that kind of thing. And until next time, thanks for watching. Cheers.
That and getting me out of bed. I say getting me out of the bar, I mean getting me away from chefs.
Yeah.
But I'm not hungry.